Okay, well, we're under here. This cap right here we have to take off. Well, that was easy. Didn't even need a screwdriver on that. And there's one over here. Right there. So these brake lines you gotta watch. The ABS when you're putting it on there. So we'll see how it goes here. But this is what it looks like. So it's hollow through there, and you have to stick the rod through there. That long bolt. Now I did stick them together loosely right now. I just stuck the sides on there. And we will see how this goes. So I did get it on there. It has to spread out a little bit when you put it on there. And that kind of snaps into place. So I think I have to take it off and put them spacers in actually. I'll be back. So these little spacers right here, they go into the axle, but if they're loose, they say to put masking tape around here. So, well, that's great. I'm missing one. That's real good. I'll track that down. So, a little green masking tape around it. It's supposed to go flush, I suppose. That's what I read in the directions. Right there. So, I'm gonna put that little booger right there on the end right there. That goes on there. And then we'll try to put this back on. I'm gonna have to stop this to put that on. So now I've got it back on here. Spacers in there. On this side. You can see the spacer. Spacers in there. Cap. These are still loose. Leave them loose until now. There's a little screw down there underneath here. You're supposed to tighten down. It's a little hex, so we'll tighten those up. Show you again. So now we got the axle bolt. Might be hard to do with one hand. Might have to loosen this up. That little There we go. Had to wiggle with my knee a little bit. Probably have to do the other side too. Oh, there it goes. That was easy enough. Whoops. I'm not fond of their lock washer and regular nut on the end, so I might have to go get a lock nut. Right there's where it goes. Again, this is 17 millimeter on this end too, same as all the bolts on the side. Switch hands here. So we'll tighten them down and come back to you. Okay, what that does is there was a gap right there, so I was worried about that. Right there, in between there when you put it on. And what it does is it draws this right around the control arm, so no big deal. It just draws it right in, both sides. So I gotta tighten these down on both sides. This is the one that's got 3 bolts on it, which I think would probably be stronger than. And there's already threaded. There's no nut on the back, so it's threaded right into the metal. So I think this. They do sell some that look like this show chrome. Probably no name. They only have 2 bolts on there, like these 2 right here. And I don't think I'd trust that one as much. I don't know what the torque specs are. Tight. I think it's German torque specs. Guten tight. I have to go to a shallow well. If the cameraman was any good, he could show you this better. Yeah, I might have to go to a shallow well or just use a wrench. Just use a wrench, old-fashioned style. I think it'd be worth my while to go around this. Maybe that'll do it. A little protection. I think I might go around that with some tape or something though to keep it protected, or a rubber hose or something to keep it from rubbing. Might be a good idea. Those are tight. So, sorry about the camera work. So there's a show chrome hitch. It don't take long once you got everything together, figure out directions. Oh, I gotta tighten up those nuts on the bottom. I loosen them back up, tighten these down, it'll it'll hold that steady. I wondered why it was wiggling. All right, I'll do that and be back. So there you have it. I tightened them hex bolts down. I didn't notice this till I was putting it on. That side's not quite bent as much as this side, because this side evidently, oh, it sticks out past that belt. That's why the belt drive has it sticking out further than this side, but it's dead center. And I'm 220. It's not going anywhere. 220, 225. So that's it. I didn't see any videos on YouTube about how to put a show chrome one on, so I figured I'd make one. I'm gonna put a harness one on there too, a show chrome harness, and I'll make a video for that. Thank you for watching.